How can we respectfully talk to our husbands when things are being allowed into our homes that may be questionable? How can we create a safe haven for them in our home? 1 Peter 3 that a lot of you are familiar with says, "Wives, in the same way, be submissive to your husbands, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over without words by the behavior of their wives. When they see their purity and the reverence of your lives, your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as braided hair, the wearing of gold jewelry, and fine clothes. Instead, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight." And it's not only saying it's of great worth in God's sight, but that it has a great power in the life of your husband.
And what, I don't care what you're trying to do or communicate with someone, what is really in your heart is really what's going to come out. So if you are angry with him about this, I don't care how much you sugarcoat it, the anger is going to come through. And so you're going to have to start by changing your own heart from anger to just genuine concern or hurt. You know, do you have a broken heart because this is happening? Or are you angry at him because he's this monster that's exposing himself and your kids to this? You've got to change, you have to change your heart first before your communication. Well, before God, you have to change your attitude first. And also your communication will not, I don't care how good of an actress you are, it will not be seasoned with grace if grace is not in your heart to begin with.
So I think, as Nanci was saying, coming with humility, with grace, with quietness, more than with anger, resentment, you're a failure, you're being a bad husband and a bad father once again. Many men, when they get that message, are very, many men will give up. They say, "I hear you say things like you want me to be leader of this home, but every time I try to be leader, you don't like the way I lead." And so begin by meditating on Scripture, as Nanci was saying, get your heart right, confess your own sin before the Lord, and come with that spirit of humility that basically takes the log out of your own eye, as Jesus said, before you take the speck out of your husband's eye. Now, you may be saying it's not a speck, it's a log in his eye. Okay, but the point of the passage is deal with your own sin issues before God before trying to help someone else correct their sin issues. And encourage him. Pray with him and encourage him and say, "I do want you to lead this home, and I'm going to help you wherever I can," but then be honest and share some of the concerns.